This is one of the really interesting items in the sale, and it looks like a ledger book, which is more or less what it is. When military orders were issued, someone would take down what the new orders were. These would then be passed along from headquarters down to the next level, to the next level. And what this is it records the first transmission from the War Department of the Emancipation Proclamation. It was an executive order, which is also a military order, and so it had to be passed along to the troops. This is the sort of day-to-day transactions of history. The President has just issued an Emancipation Proclamation. We have to get the word out to the troops in the field, and this is how they did it. Most of these, more or less logbooks from the Army, a lot of these got tossed. I mean, they're not the sort of thing that were retained necessarily. In the back, this is one of the funniest things. In the early 20th century, about 1904, 1905, someone started using this for a college lecture, just taking notes. Not knowing or not realizing that in the front part of this, one of the most important executive orders in American history. This was history in action. On a day-to-day basis, that Emancipation Proclamation was something that had to be enforced, and it was the military's job to enforce that executive order. Today, you can own a significant piece of that history.
Lot 152, the Pennsylvania Evening Post.
This is an item that's quite fragile, but quite remarkable. It is a year's run of the Pennsylvania Evening Post.
At 170,000, 180, 180,000. At 180,000, 190, 200,000.
What's interesting about it is it's the year 1776. So it contains, in July, the first newspaper printing of the Declaration of Independence.